Whoop. How about that? I think we did it. Okay. I think I'm ready to go. Hey, y'all. What's going on? There I am. And there all of you are. Okay, we're here. And it's going to work. It's a new year, friends. It's a new year. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Who all is here? There's XBIA. There's Kelly. There's Bill. Parasitic Jaeger. Rock and roll. Actually, I think that's Steven. I think that's Steven. Unless we've got more than one person from Orkney that joins us all the time. What's going on, buddy? Lefe's in Stockholm. Hello, hello. Rock and roll. Okay. Let's see. There's Pam. Soggy's with us. There's Sheila. There's Madman. He's across the water. Okay. JSO. Wonderful. Then there's Chris. Okay. Y'all, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. It feels like I've hardly been in contact with all of you compared to what we normally, do. We're normally in touch all the time. I have not been on the Discord hardly at all in a week plus. I haven't put out any new videos except for our highlight reel since before Christmas. So I'm ready to get back. But y'all, I have not been just kind of sipping Mai Tais and putting my feet up. I've been working my butt off, friends, and I'm really, really proud of what's gone on recently. You'll see it later this year. You'll see it later this year. We're now in 2026, and the book about the songs of Big Big Train that I've been co-writing with my friend Andrew. The manuscript is now complete. I have completed my writing on their brand new album, which is going to be released in a little over a month now. And I'm not sure if they're going to release any other singles. They might. But y'all, I've gone through it. I've gone through every ounce of those 66 minutes in this upcoming album, and I've looked at it this way and that way, and I've stretched it, and almost 10,000 words later, we're done. We're done talking about it. We're done writing about it, and I'm really proud. And gosh, y'all, it's a worthy project. It's a worthy album. I had a great time. It's a lot of work, but I had a great time really going through it and analyzing it. That's what my brain kind of naturally does. It takes complex systems and tries to figure out how it works. And so you put me in front of an album like that, I'm gonna go, okay, dive in. Let's figure it out. And yeah, it took a lot of days, it took a lot of hours, but I feel good about it, and I'm really proud of the work that we've done. I'm really happy that the band has bought in, that they are aware of it, that they've provided quotes and interviews and commentary and all of that. It's going to be a lovely year for this particular band, Big Big Train. Look for them, y'all, in the new year. They've got a great album that's coming out. Andrew's asking, will Patreon members here get any discounts for the book? I don't know if I'll get any discounts for the book yet. So stay tuned. If we can do it, I will do it for y'all. Just stay tuned. I think that we're looking late summer at this point for the release of the book. The album will come out next month, but the book, it's going to take a little bit longer. Awesome, awesome. So there's Ricky. Hi, Ricky. Matt's popping in. Ickle Pete's in here. Wonderful. There's Fooney. Awesome. Yeah, Big Fooney. It did feel like a college essay. Actually, it felt like a master's thesis. Is what it felt like. You know, if there's a music journal that specializes in this, it could be a cover story. It's that long, and it's just one of 30 plus articles that I wrote on songs by this band. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. What's up, David? Good to see you. Okay. Pirkis Burton, welcome. Excellent. Okay, so I had to really figure out and get back into the mode of the Daily Doug and think, okay, what am I doing? What am I actually doing this week, this month, this year? Because until like 48 hours ago, I did not even have a calendar set up for 2026. But here's what I've got going, y'all. We've got our live stream today. And that's what we're doing now. Hi. And I have a full week. I have a full week of music planned, and we're going to pick up pretty much where we left off, y'all. On Metal Mondays, I'll call you Pike. That works for me. Welcome, Pike. We're going to leave off pretty much where we left off last month. And last month, the last time you checked in on me on a Metal Monday, I was halfway through listening to Live After Death by Iron Maiden, their big double live album from 1985. I am going to continue on. I'm going to side 3, and that will happen tomorrow. I'm really, really pumped about it, y'all. Some of these songs, most of these songs I've heard before, but it's a way for me to kind of circle the wagons for the big 1980s repertoire that Iron Maiden put out, and celebrate with another victory lap with these great songs before we move on to that stuff, to other stuff from that particular band. So I'm going to do Live After Death, side 3. Awesome. Fran, I'm curious, now that you've had Trixie for a year, does she have music preferences? My silly dogs hate metal. They howl when I put it on in the house. You know what's interesting? Fran? I never even realized that I thought dogs couldn't really see a television, what's going on a television. I was always told that they can't really make that out. But Trixie has gotten into the habit of watching the television, of looking for, especially the big one in the living room. And she doesn't like it. She just doesn't like any of it. She thinks everything that appears on there is in the room. And if there's a person there, she'll bark at it. If there's an animal there, she'll really get going. And so, they have these YouTube for dogs or entertain your pets while you're gone. And it's, rabbits and squirrels and birds eating bird seed and whatever seed, and they're on camera, and it's really cool, but it freaks her the fuck out. So music, a lot of times I'm listening with my headphones a lot, and since we're in an apartment, I don't blast the music very often. But she doesn't seem to mind the music. It's the TV that really messes her up. And when Megan and I were trying to watch Stranger Things here recently, she screw y'all, I'm going to the bedroom. Y'all can watch that now. I'm just not going to deal with it. Andrew, I haven't tried the dog whistle at the end of Sergeant Pepper's yet. I'll do that. I'll try to remember to record it or video it so that y'all can see. Maine, that's interesting. We watched Inside the Mind of a Cat last night, and our cat Milo was riveted to the screen. So apparently, at least with the new televisions, the animals can see a little bit. Cool. Friends, I also wanted to tell you, as I was coming home today, It's January 4th. I think it was January 3rd that the actual battle started. But back in, I think it was 1777, one of the big Continental Army American Revolution battles happened, and it was the Battle of Princeton. And on my way home, I was driving past right near where the Princeton battlefield is, which is where that battle primarily took place. George Washington led the troops. After crossing the Delaware, at Christmas time, they end up fighting in Princeton, in the new year. And there was tons of traffic because they had a reenactment there earlier today. And I was like, what is going on with all of this traffic? And that's what was going on. So it's kind of cool to live in a place that's got that much history. And just kind of drive by it on the way home, or drive by it a lot of times, on your weekly travails. Like, oh yeah, there's the battlefield. There you go. Cool. We've had picnics out there. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. What else? Yeah, I've been to that one too, Funi. There's one in Freehold. Yeah. Okay, so what else am I doing? I've got Iron Maiden tomorrow. I've got an EPL due, Extended Play Lounge, the first one of the new year for our patrons. I have it due on Tuesday, and I haven't made up my mind. I haven't put out a poll either, but I think I'm going to try watching Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. With the tragic loss of Rob Reiner last month, his movies and his legacy has been on my mind. And of course, I've seen clips of that movie. And I know about amps going up to 11 and all of that, but I really don't. I don't know the movie because I've never watched it all the way through. I've never really sat down and watched This is Spinal Tap. And now's the time, y'all. It's music related. Come on. It's a mockumentary. We're going to learn about, I don't even know what the name of the band is, y'all. But I think that's what I'm going to try. If that ends up not being able to happen for some reason, I will switch gears and I'll let y'all know. But right now I'm planning to do an extended play lounge featuring the first commercial movie. Well, the Live from Pompeii from Pink Floyd might have been a commercial movie back in the day, as a concert film. But that's as close as I've come to ever doing something like this for an extended play lounge. Normally it's just a full album. So I'm going to give it a shot. Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap coming up this week on Tuesday. Ray, I might. Well, we're thinking about it. I'm still working through all of that. We'll see. Excellent. Okay. So what else? On Wednesday, here's what I'm going to do on Wednesday, y'all. Peter Gabriel has new music out of the blue. It's a full moon, the first full moon of the year, and he comes out with, guess what? A new song on the full moon. So I'm going to listen to it. I haven't heard it yet. It's called Been Undone, and I'm going to take a look and see what Peter has for us. His music has always struck me as psychological, and especially his solo stuff. He's really digging deep into the human experience, and especially with what's going on in the world these days. I want to hear from Peter and see what he's thinking about. So I'm going to take a look at that new song on Wednesday, and then by Friday, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm not sure. Yeah, Guy, I got Iron Maiden tomorrow, man. We're starting out the new year with Live After Death. We're going to do sides 3 and 4. 3 this week, 4 next week. Okay? Rock and roll. Yeah, Ray, maybe. I may start a new series. I'll probably put it in the Extended Play Lounge series and also put it maybe in a new series. I don't know. Still working on it. Okay? Still thinking about it. It's close enough. It's close enough to a regular EPL that I think it would be okay. But it also marks something new as well. So I take the point. I take the point. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. So January 9th. We might call it, Madman, we might call it Feature Length Lounge instead of the Extended Play Lounge. I don't know. We'll see. On the 9th, I read, or I saw, that Jimmy Page is turning 82 on Friday. 82 years old on Friday. And that made me think, well, I'm grooving on Led Zeppelin. Let's go ahead and move on to the next Led Zeppelin. I think we're going to get to Zeppelin 3. We did Zeppelin 2 in the fall of last year, and I think we're going to do Zeppelin 3, side 1. And we'll do that on Friday. Jimmy Page's birthday is reason enough. Yeah, reason enough. So I think the only songs that I've heard from that album so far are Immigrant Song and Since I've Been Loving You. And everything else is going to be new to me, I think. So that's what I'm thinking about, y'all. Hi there.
Hello.
Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Oh, Kelly is saying that today is John Paul Jones's birthday. Well, there you go.
Oh.
It's meant to be.
Hi, friends.
It's meant to be. Awesome. Thank you, Kelly. I am in for a treat. So yeah, we've got Iron Maiden, we've got Spinal Tap, we got Peter Gabriel, and we got some Led Zeppelin this week. Also coming up this week, friends, I am teaching new classes. They are coming up. Woo! And they're starting this week. There is still time for you to get in, y'all. Our Exploring Chromaticism class starts on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, right after the video that we put out. We'll put out the video at 4:30, and then right at 5 we'll do our session. It'll be a Zoom. If you're interested in getting in this class, hanging out with us for about an hour a week and learning some new stuff, let me know. Let me know. There is tuition, but we do have possibilities, friends, for some scholarships. So if you would be interested in working with us, with me, on expanding your musical knowledge, there is no barrier. Just let me know, and we'll get you in, okay?
Yeah.
On Wednesdays at 5 is our Exploring Chromaticism class. On Saturdays, so this coming Saturday the 10th, is going to be our Introduction to Musicianship class. That's at 2 o'clock. So if you're brand new to learning about how music works, you can pop into the introduction class. And if you're wanting to move your knowledge to the next level, take our Exploring Chromaticism class. And I think you'll be better for it. I'm really excited about it. We've got so far about half a dozen folks in each class, so it can be really personal and kind of melded to whatever you need it to be, quite honestly. I want to help, and I'm eager. I'm eager to do that with all of you. You email itsthedailydoug@gmail.com. itsthedailydoug@gmail.com, and let me know what class you would be interested in joining. That's the idea, friends. Tell your friends too. I need to put out like some shorts or something that broadcasts that a little more broadly to let people know what's going on.
Again, money, if there's tuition for each class, like Doug said, but if you can't afford that and you're interested, email.
Yeah.
Because we'll get you set up.
We've got a couple of benefactors who have said if people need some assistance, we'll take care of it.
We'll
it's
get
amazing.
you set up.
It's amazing.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So there you go, friends. It's good. Thank you, Fran. It is going to be a great week. I'm really excited about it. Iron Maiden Live After Death Side 3, some Spinal Tap, some brand new Peter Gabriel, and some classic Led Zeppelin. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful. And yeah, Mame, are we going to hear the results of the design contest today? If not, when? Just a couple of questions asking for a friend. We have narrowed the playing field, and I'm not ready quite yet to announce that. I need to get with our friends at Starzy Creations and see what they think about how a design would end up looking on one of these illuminated pieces of wall art versus something else. So I've got a couple of little follow-ups to do before we announce the winner, but we got some great stuff, and I think we're going to have multiple winners, okay? Because y'all did very, very well. Very well. Excellent.
Can I also say we may be looking at utilizing designs for Daily Doug merch.
Yeah.
Not just Starzy.
Not just Starzy. You're going to see some of these on T-shirts.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. T-shirts, mugs.
Whatever have you. Yeah. It's going to be great. Hey, Peter. Good to see you.
Hey, Peter.
Beatty, what's your question? Put it in the chat. I'll answer. All right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, we got several really wonderful selections to choose from in the artistic realm, and that little art contest that was really, really great.
Since it hasn't yet been decided, if you are one of our patrons, go to Patreon and find Doug's post for this art design contest for a new Starzy, the light up signs over by Doug.
Yep.
Check that post out if you're interested.
Yeah.
You can still submit something. It's not too late.
Yeah, you can. Well, it is.
Is it too late now?
Well, it's too late to be considered for the prize.
I got you. Okay.
But if you ever have an idea that, wow, that's a really cool idea for merch, I should send it to Doug. Go ahead and send it to me. I would love to see it.
Yeah, that's true.
BD God is asking, are you going to start reacting to shows? I think I'm going to start dipping my toe into movies. I'm going to start, I think, occasionally going to movies with a musical theme, but there are plenty of classic movies that I haven't seen yet that I think it would be fun to record.
I know that you were
with all of y'all.
I know you were talking about, like, would it be a new series and what to call it, and that's for right now.
We could figure that out.
Doug and John and I were talking about that, and we're thinking that for now it's just something we're slotting into Extended Play Lounge, and if we do want to ramp it up, then that's when we'll we talked about, does it need to be its own separate Patreon, or is it part of this, and how do we, like, we're tossing ideas around, and we have not zeroed in on anything. For right now, we're experimenting. Yeah.
We're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how it goes. Yeah, Dano, I'm gonna watch Spinal Tap this week. That'll be a Patreon exclusive. Awesome. Yeah, Mame. And that's another thing that's really hanging out there. Everything already waiting on the master list. I still know that that's there. And there's a couple of months worth of worthy submissions that are just sitting there waiting for me to process them. And my goal is to do that today. Later on today. I'm hoping to spend quite a bit of time with all of your recommendations and make sure that I have that ready to go for the new year. And we'll get you covered. Wonderful. Okay. What else is there? I don't know. Yeah.
What else?
That's a good idea, Bill. He's saying, well, how about a dedicated master list, either show or song? I try to do that each week with the music selections. If I start in on shows, it's going to get...
Oh.
So I probably won't open up recommendations or any sort of regular thing for non-music specifically, because
Right.
that's going to be...
That's its own.
Yeah, that's going to be another big pile of worms.
We're not there. We're not there yet.
But bucket of worms, I don't know. Can of worms, that's the thing I was looking for. But yeah.
Bucket of worms works too.
Yeah.
Because actually, I know the phrase is a whole can of worms, but you know, I picture going fishing with my dad when I was a kid, because I loved going fishing with my dad. It was a special thing we would do, and there usually was a bucket involved with the worm gathering. Uh-oh, he's gonna sneeze. Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Matt, I think the fan favorites for this month is going to be songs from the master list.
Is that anxiety?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Doug.
That's okay. I think that we're going to do songs from the master list for this month, which means there won't be a Discord round, but I will gather up several selections from the master list and put that out for y'all. That's what I think we're going to do.
That's been our January, what am I trying to say?
Kickstarter is first, fan favorites of the tradition.
Tradition,
yeah.
That's what I was trying
Last
to
few
say.
years, that's what we've done. I think I'll do it again. Well.
Did you all know that there's the I hope this doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. That like sneezing and anxiety go together. Like,
yeah.
I didn't know until we recently looked it up, because Doug will get sneezes that seem to be like an anxiety release. Like he sneezes and then anxiety sort of flows.
Yep.
With the sneeze, and we found out that
that's what those were. Those were I had a little spike of anxiety, and it culminates and then expresses in sneezes. Isn't that weird?
Because sneezes actually trigger your the sympathetic nervous system.
Yeah.
And so we found out that you can't, like, if you're having some anxiety spike, that there can be a sneeze that happens with that. And I was like, oh, that's fascinating, because Doug's had these like anxiety sneezes, is what we call them, for a long time, and now we know that it actually makes sense. So it's fascinating.
Excuse me. That's right, Andrew. If we do the master list thing for fan favorites, there won't be Discord voting this particular month.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Maine, good question. Next Sunday, the 11th, is going to be our next Doug on Demand on Sunday. That'll be at 2 o'clock, our normal time on Sunday, a week from today.
Awesome.
And then our first council hangout of the new year will be on Saturday the 17th.
Okay.
Saturday the 17th at 4 Eastern. Awesome.
Awesome. I love the Doug on Demands and the council hangouts. We have such a good time.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm looking forward to continuing on with the bands that we know and continuing to discover new sounds and new bands to me, whether they're classic bands or working now, and And I love that y'all will be along for the ride as we do that. Some of them will be some of your favorites of all time, and some of them will be new to you. I'm sure that you'll like many of them and not like some of them. That's okay. It's music. It's art, and we will keep spreading the wealth around. There was a question earlier: is there enough time in the week for everything that you want to do? No, there's not. There's really not. So the difficult thing for me is trying to not over schedule myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I ever figure out how to do that, I'll let you know. Because I really don't feel like I've had my a chance to rest, because I've been doing big time writing days, just with steam coming out from my head, trying to write about this new album from Big Big Train, and I'm really kind of tired over the last several days. But it's January. It's time to get going, y'all.
Yeah.
I haven't been on here in a while, so we're gonna get at it. We're gonna put our coats on. We're gonna put our long johns on because it's cold outside, and we're gonna get it going, y'all. This week, Iron Maiden, Live After Death, Side 3 starts us off. I'm gonna watch Spinal Tap to pay tribute to Rob Reiner, and I've never seen that one, so that'll be fun. Peter Gabriel's brand new song, Been Undone, a new song from his upcoming new album this year. We're going to take a look at that on Wednesday, and Wednesday is our first class for the chromaticism class. I will write y'all that are in that soon, either today or tomorrow, to alert you. No video on Thursday, and on the 9th, on Friday, we've got Led Zeppelin 3, Side 1, on Jimmy Page's birthday, no less.
Fantastic week.
Yeah.
What a fantastic
and
week.
if you weren't here on our end of the year live stream, take a look, y'all. We had a good time. And if you have not yet had a chance to look at the highlight reel from 2025, thank you to all of you who submitted some of your favorite clips from the year.
Yeah.
But that took a lot of time to put together, so I'm really proud of that as well.
It was a labor of love. For
We
sure.
we have received a few things.
Did you hear what I said? It was a labor of love, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really, really was. A book on Sergeant Pepper. He's got a lonely heart and he's in a band. I'm going to read about that. This has writing in it that is similar to the writing I've been doing about Big Big Train. So thank you, 80.
It's really
I've also
cool.
got
Yeah.
this one. It's still in the wrapping. I haven't taken it out and played with it yet, but y'all,
Incredible.
come on now.
Incredible.
50th anniversary Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, the big super deluxe box set with all the LPs.
Absolutely amazing.
Hot darn. y'all.
Yeah. Hot darn.
Hot darn, indeed.
Yes.
I'm excited about that. Thank you. Thank you very much. We love this community. We love y'all. We love spending time with you. I love doing these videos. Let's keep at it, friends. It keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah, I saw Pam say I've missed you and Meg, and we've missed you too. We've missed you all. And Ruth said the upcoming Doug on Demand will be Ruth's first.
That's wonderful. Welcome, Ruth.
That's so exciting.
I hope you get a selection.
The other thing I was going to say is
yeah, Peter, put it in.
Madman, is that Andrew?
Yes, it is.
Whenever my time comes for DoD, I plan to use bands/acts that I know Doug has not heard before, and I'll try not to use the same bands I've played before. I love that.
If you play more Mo, I'd listen to that, man. I like those guys.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do another one of those style videos too, where I tell everybody on YouTube about all of the cool stuff that we've been discovering over in the DoD sessions.
Andrew, which tier are you in? Which tier?
He's a council member.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah. So Peter has asked me a philosophical question. If back in your college years you knew that what you know now about prog rock, would you have gone into rock rather than classical? The trick is, I love singing in choirs and I love choral music. And that's really what drove me.
That was your entry point.
That was my entry point. And honestly, I enjoy symphonies. I enjoy the orchestral music. I enjoy the instrumental stuff. I enjoy cantatas and etudes and all of that. But the choral works really are what draws me to the classical side. And on the instrumental side, it's always been something that I respect and something that I enjoy, but not something that really, really drives me. But the prog rock does. I really,
So if you had been introduced to it, and if you had, let's say you had, okay, I'm thinking about like you had a core group of college friends who were all choir nerds. What if they had been? What if you'd connected with these guys and they were prog rock nerds and they sat you down and introduced you to all this stuff?
We'd be world champions and I'd be their keyboard player.
You all would be a band together.
We would be a band.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Peter. But I also wouldn't have had the opportunity to really dive into
what makes music work, or how music works.
That, and also all of the experiences that I had singing.
Yeah, true.
Especially as in my undergrad, we got to go on 2 European tours.
Yeah.
In my master's degree, we got to sing in New York on the great stages with the New York Philharmonic, with the Philadelphia Orchestra.
Yeah.
And at Avery Fisher Hall, at Carnegie Hall, and have these mountaintop experiences. I got to sing in the bass section of the Verdi Requiem with Riccardo Muti in New York City.
Yeah, with who was the soprano?
Barbara Fertoli.
Barbara Fertoli.
Sam Raimi was the bass.
I'll never forget that. Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi was our first date.
That's true. I would not want to give up those experiences.
True.
But
that being said,
the longabout way of answering your question is I feel much more emotionally drawn to the music and the ethos and the storytelling and the sounds of classic, progressive, and jazz rock than I do the sounds of classical symphonies. It's true. It really, really, really is.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. Different Sam Raimi, Ray.
Oh, yeah.
Funny. Another Ray, do you like E-Power Biggs? I don't know who that is. Do not know who that is.
Another Ray.
Yeah, that would be me in an alternate reality. I mean, I played... I did dally in a little band in college in my undergrad, but we weren't that good. And it was kind of just a fun thing that never really went anywhere.
I'm picturing what if you would come upon some of the members of our Daily Doug community who are musicians, if you'd come upon them in the wild at somewhere along the line, and I could see there's a band and you're playing keyboard, and what if you had made a name for yourselves, and that would have been a fun life too.
Would have been fun. Been fun.
I don't know that you would have ever connected with me in that life. It's possible.
80, the music I would have written would have ended up being quite different.
Sure, that's true.
For sure. Fun.
Yeah, that's true. Johan says some prog rock is of a very classical structure.
Absolutely.
Some metal music is of a very classical structure, honestly.
Big Foodie's asking, off the top of your head, are there any bands you heard for the first time last year that you plan on returning to?
Ooh.
I think Sleep Token was new to me in the last year. I want to keep coming back to them. The Warning, I think, was new to me. I want to keep coming back to them. A couple of bands that we've heard in the DoD sessions. Fractal was really cool.
This is not a band, but you do plan to return to Claire Obscure, at least to want to play it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Y'all are great. Y'all are great.
Aren't they, though? It's an amazing community of people. I love this community so much.
I mean, Elton John started off as a classical pianist, and he decided that he wanted to go the rock and roll route. Our good friend Jordan.
Ghost, yeah.
Jordan from Dream Theater. I had heard Ghost before.
Oh, that's true. You did.
Y'all, but then the new album from Ghost last year was really, really great. Jordan Rudess, you know, even was recruited to go to Juilliard, and he's like, this music speaks to me, you know. So every artist has their own outlet, and I think prog is where classical technique and classical forms step off of the concert stage and into the rock arena, but they maintain their complexity and their sophistication. And you add all of the power of those amplified instruments, it just really makes for a compelling sound. It really, really, really does. Yeah. Awesome. I remember reading that name. Yeah, Pat Benatar was a trained operatic singer.
Yep. I love the different after it's been a long time ago that I remember hearing that piece of information about Pat Benatar, and ever since then I've loved listening to her songs and listening for moments when I hear that technique come out. And typically it's when she gets up in a higher range, but it's so clear and clarion, and I'm like, okay, I can hear it. There I can hear it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wonderful. Y'all, it's great to be with you. It's great to come back and chat and kind of stir the pot a little bit. We're ready to get back to work. We're ready to get back to work this week.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to do so. One more time, I've got Iron Maiden. I've got, I think, Spinal Tap, if nothing else changes. I've got some Peter Gabriel, brand new music. And I've got Zeppelin 3, Side 1, coming up on Friday. If you are in our classes or would like to be in our classes, those start this week. I will be in touch with the people that have already signed up, but it's not too late if you want to enroll. Just email us. It's thedailydoug@gmail.com.
Yes. And if you are not able to afford the cost of the class, still email, because
we can take care of you.
We'll take care of you. If you want to learn, Doug wants to teach you.
Heartache to heartache, we stand.
Right though?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to learn, Doug wants to teach. So, yes.
Rock and roll. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, friends, I have the master list to look through later today, and I need to rest a little bit as well and get my bearings for a big full week. We got 2 classes coming up and a whole bunch of music coming your way. So, thanks very much, y'all. 2026. Let's fucking get it, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're in it together, y'all. We've got each other's backs.
We're gonna kick ass. We're gonna say thank you. We're gonna drink our water. We're gonna take our meds.
That's right.
And we're gonna be
we're gonna
standing up for what's right.
We're gonna walk and move our bodies, and
Yeah.
and onward we go, and we're in it together.
Awesome. Pam, I'll pop in the bot for a while. Let's see what y'all are wanting to play. I haven't popped in the bot for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll meet you over there. So until then, friends, thank you very much for hanging out with us. It's a new year, but it's the same old Doug. And we'll keep having some fun and sharing some great tunes. All right? Be well,
Much love,
everybody.
everybody. We love y'all.
I got to turn this off. I got to turn it
How
around.
do I turn it around?
There's Lucky Man. There's the Dougs up there.
Ooh, what a lucky man.
He lives.